Hello, welcome to an e-demo on the VideoEdge Setup Wizard. The VideoEdge Setup Wizard will guide you through the settings and configuration of your VideoEdge, and there's a couple of ways you can access the Setup Wizard. The first of those is by connecting a monitor physically to the VideoEdge box, and whenever you power it on and log in, the Firefox web browser will launch with the login page. Or you can do what I'm doing, which is power on your VideoEdge unit and use a PC with network access to navigate to the IP address 10.10.10.10. When you do that, you're going to see this login page, and you can go ahead and log in with the admin user credentials. So that's admin and admin, and you'll see first of all then we get the welcome screen. So this is welcoming you to the VideoEdge Setup Wizard, and it also allows you to choose which language you would like the VideoEdge interface in. There's a number in there to choose from. Whenever you make your selection, you can go ahead then and choose Start. The next page on the Setup Wizard allows you to set some general system settings. So first of all, at the top there we have a support ID. This is a unique ID to each VideoEdge, and you may be asked for that whenever you call American Dynamics technical support. Next we have the hostname field, and this is the hostname of this VideoEdge on the network, and I can just select that field and go ahead and type in a value there, and you can see there's some guidance down below on what characters we can use for the hostname. Okay, so moving on, we have the enable motion metadata checkbox, and if I select or deselect that, it's going to set the default value for that enable motion metadata checkbox throughout the VideoEdge's interface. So that's whenever we're adding a new video device, and also in the device discovery interface. Next we have this location drop down, which allows us to set the physical location of the VideoEdge, and I can just type on my keyboard the letter L to jump to the L, and then I can just select London. And if I choose save, then that will update the time and date, and it will also save all the other settings there, and we can go ahead and choose continue. The next page of the Setup Wizard is called the LAN interface page, and it's in here where we can assign the network settings for each of the network cards in this VideoEdge. You can see the first one already has a default static address of 10.10.10.10, and of course that is how we are accessing this VideoEdge right now, using that address. So I'm just going to leave that as it is for the meantime, and I'm going to set my camera network card. I'm going to choose a static address, and I'm going to go ahead and enter an IP address for it in the LAN IP address field. Of course, I could use the DHCP button there if I had a DHCP server on my network and I wanted to use that to assign an address to that card. I'm going to scroll down. You'll see we also have a default gateway. If I needed to use a default gateway, I could add that in there as well. I'm going to choose save. Get a warning message here that I'm changing network addresses, so that may result in losing access to my VideoEdge. I know that's not the case at the moment, so I'm just going to choose OK. Those updates are going to be applied. Then I can go ahead and choose continue. The next page then is the device discovery page, and it's on here where I can discover cameras on my network, and I can add them to my VideoEdge, and you'll see straight away I have 3 cameras listed there. What I can do is I can choose them individually if I don't want to add them all at once, or I can use the checkbox at the top here to select all of the items in the table there. If I just choose the plus button, you'll see they then get added to my VideoEdge, and they now have a green check mark over to the left hand side there to indicate that they have now been added. Of course, I can add devices manually later on, so I don't have to add my devices using the discovery interface, but it is a very convenient way to do so. I'm just going to choose continue then. And the next page then of the VideoEdge Setup Wizard is the system password page. The system password is the password for the SUSE Linux root user account, and from here I can change that password. If I just check this box, you'll see I get prompted to change to HTTPS communication for more secure connection to the VideoEdge for changing that password. Once I do that, I'll then be prompted to add in a new password, confirm the password, and I can change that root user's password right from this interface. I'm just going to uncheck this box, and we're going to keep it as a default, and I'm going to choose continue. And you'll see the final screen then is a congratulations screen that I have now completed the VideoEdge setup wizard. And I can just choose the NVR admin client button there, and that's going to load up the device list. And you'll see those 3 devices which we have added from the device discovery interface in the setup wizard have been added to my recorder.